Hello and welcome, this is blockchainbloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Untitled Chapter, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about why it's very important to have some of our savings in Bitcoin. Obviously, it's not financial advice, but I just want to point out a couple of things why you really should consider the idea and you make a decision. The first news will be about the richest people in Hong Kong moving out their gold to foreign countries because of the new law, and they are scared that maybe anything can happen, and maybe even then they can take their gold away, and that's why Bitcoin is very important. The second news will be about Argentina and Brazil, because in these countries, Bitcoin, it's already on its all-time high when you compare it with the local currency, because it's so bad. Dollar is bad, not doing good, but the currencies in these countries are even worse. Again, how can be Bitcoin very important for these countries? And the third news will be a fun news because I would like to show you a website where you can see live transaction animation, which is kind of funny, but actually you can visualize it very well, how these transactions happening in Bitcoin and Ethereum. You can see the difference in speed and all these things. So all that in today's video. And if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, but you're interested in the blockchain and cryptocurrency, you want to get always the freshest news, you want to stay up to date, then just simply click on the subscribe button next to it on the notification bell, because I'm making you videos every weekday. So from Monday to Friday, every day, you get a video about the freshest news in the blockchain and cryptocurrency. And you can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Plus, I would like to give you a free course if you're a beginner, or you have started but you're not sure about everything. You want to know exactly what are the safety steps before you invest in any crypto. Then you should download this course. The course link is under this video here on YouTube, and it's called How to Start to Invest in Bitcoin and Other Cryptocurrencies. A lot of information about money, fiat money, stablecoin, Bitcoin, and also the 10+1 steps, what you must do before you invest in any cryptocurrency. These are for your safety and the safety of your savings, okay? So it's a great course, and it's totally free for you. Just the link is here under the video. You can download it. So let's check out the market, how we look like at the present. So Bitcoin is, I just refreshed the page. Let's see any difference. Okay, anyway, nothing, not big. So $11,768 right now, which is minus 1.83% in the last 24 hours. So we could see Bitcoin over 12,000 yesterday, but now it was a little bit rejected. We'll see, because it just might stay here for a while and tries again and maybe successful. Again, Ethereum not over 400, but very close to it right now at $390,000, which is a 1.49% decrease in the last 24 hours. And when we look at the winners, we have Just, which is 30% in plus, Thera 26%, and Year Finance 20%. That's actually an amazing one. One guy is behind this project, and it pumped like crazy. And when we look at the losers, we have Balancer minus 18%, but they went up very well recently. Torchain minus 9%, and Ampleforth minus 8% right now. The token price is $0.71. It's aiming the $1 price. The protocol is now pushing it up, but it takes time. And then, before we move on to our topic, yesterday I did talk about Blue, the token. And some of you wrote me that there is a confusion because there are two projects could be found under a very similar name. And that's true. So be careful, guys. The one I highlighted yesterday and the one I thought it could be interesting, not financial advice, but in my personal opinion, is this one, which called here Pluton, and the token is Plu, and not the one which called Plutus DeFi, and the token is PLT, okay? So be careful, that's the one I was talking about. If you go here, this is the one which goes with the card and all the advantage it has. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch yesterday's video. I went in great detail. Why is this project actually amazing? By the way, today I have ordered my card, and it became so popular that it's said that I have to wait 13 weeks to receive it. So as soon as I have it, I'm going to show it to you, but it will take a lot of time, 13 weeks, according to them. But one day I will get it, but it's good. Just be aware of it. And, another thing I wanted to show you that yesterday, Plu went up very well, and maybe you guys get into the FOMO that, oh, okay, what I'm doing now, maybe it's an interesting project, but it's just going up. Oh, I have to jump in. And what I'm always telling you, look, this was here yesterday, and here was the time I actually recorded the video, something like that. So it was at 18 and $18. And then, look, it went up during the day. So you might consider the idea, shall I buy, shall I buy, shall I buy? What is going on? But sooner or later, there's always a pullback. Never chase an upward trend. Never chase this rally. Wait for it, because look what happened. We reached here in the evening yesterday, and bang, it came down to $16. Obviously, it's higher than you bought on $12, or if you go back way back, $10 and even less, which was before. But if you waited for this consideration here, this little pullback, then you could get a much better deal than buy it here on almost $24. So guys, always be careful with that, okay? But this is just my opinion. You do your strategy. I never chase a rally. I always wait to some pullback. And now, okay, so first news is that Hong Kong's richest are moving gold out of the country. And it's all because of the draconian law, which was introduced. And the reason I pulled up this article, because, gold is the one of the kind of safe havens when people try to escape that, okay, I put my savings in gold because I don't trust our the fiat currencies in general, or even not their currency, or not the US dollar, because it's declining now. So you're looking for gold because gold is going up. It's a good chance for have amazing records in the future. Maybe 3,000, maybe 4,000, who knows? And what the problem is, they're afraid because in any country it can happen. So this is just like the example of Hong Kong. But if you live in any country and, the worst happening, there is a major crisis and the government has to do something, they can do moves which it's not in your favor. And maybe they can say what happened back in the United States, in the 1930s and something, that you have to give them your gold. And then they, of course, they buy it from you, but then gold price goes up like crazy, and the money what you got for it, it's the value of it, it's much, much less. So now they're moving gold to Switzerland and Singapore mainly. And therefore, what I wanted to talk today about, Bitcoin, and why is Bitcoin very important. Imagine also some people put money in the properties. They have more money so they can invest in property. Again, if worst happens, the government can do it anytime to introducing a new law, and then they can take away the properties from you. or even just buy it, but then the prices go so up that your money worth kind of nothing after it. So, okay, it's nice that you have properties, nice investments, okay, great, but you don't have the full control over it if they change the law. And as you can see here in this country, they actually can do steps, and also, this can happen in any country. So this could be about gold, and then what you do with it. If you are not allowed to store it, it's illegal, so you can get in trouble. You can get in prison. When you look at this law, what they have now in China, this draconian law, the law defines 4 kinds of criminal acts, and the one is secession, subversion, terrorism, and collusion with foreign power, and invoke terms that can criminalize a wide range of speech and the protest acts. So it's a bit blurry what is it about. However, the maximum penalty for all these offenses is life in prison. So if they decide, just add to the law, okay, you're not allowed to hold gold or other things, and you still do it, do you want to end up in prison and all these things? I guess not. So therefore, Bitcoin, you have the full control over Bitcoin. And that's why it's getting more and more popular. And that's why Bitcoin, in my opinion at least, has a great future. Because, you can have your passphrase in your mind, of your wallet. And you don't even have to take your hardware wallet with you. You can actually destroy, do whatever with it, as long as you have the passphrase in your mind. You don't even have to write it down on a piece of paper. You can move country to get away from the country you are in and you're having troubles. You can just simply buy another hardware wallet and just, get all your crypto, all your Bitcoin back on it with that 24-word passphrase, for example, if you have a ledger. And this is very important. This is crucial because gold, you cannot move gold very well. You cannot store gold very well if you keep it in the bank in a safety deposit box and they close the bank bankrupts. What are you going to do with it? If you have a property, but the government says, okay, from tomorrow you have to sell your property for this amount of money. They give you money, but then there's hyperinflation and the money inflates, and then what you got for it is just, the value, it's almost nothing. So you can be in great danger with this. And right now, Bitcoin, it's not a guarantee. Nothing is a guarantee. But if you just compare this thing, just think about it. It looks like kind of the safe haven because you have the control. You are your own bank. Nobody else can take it away from you. There can be regulations in your country, but obviously you can move. And if you move out that country somehow, then and you have the passphrase, what I just said, you can have all your savings in another country and continue. So this is why I wanted to point out another thing. And I'm continuing this story in the second news. It's, Bitcoin trading here in Argentina and Brazil, it's, getting really now all-time highs. Look at, when you look at here, this is that, here it says in Twitter, did you know that Bitcoin has broken its all-time high versus Argentina peso, Turkish lira, and Brazilian real? Did you know that? Because real. Maybe real, yes. Because their currency, it's so bad. Dollar is going down, the US dollar, but their currency is even worse. So already now Bitcoin in these countries, compared to their local currency, it's already all-time high. And looking, Bitcoin has just broken price records in Argentina, Brazil, and Turkey with growth in fiat terms, of course, with 169%, 20%, and 5%. Respectively over the last 2 months, so in a very short period of time. And Brazil and Argentina, they were already facing a financial crisis long before this kind of coronavirus pandemic hit, but then it just got even worse. So what we can see that there is now a massive increase in need for Bitcoin because they have difficulties to get euros or US dollar. So Brazil just recorded more than $700,000 in Bitcoin trading volume last week, and the new year-to-date high. Argentina last week surpassed $1 million in weekly Bitcoin trading volume. All new records. And here you can see this beautiful graph, how it's increasing the need for Bitcoin in these countries. Because, people in the Western world, for them it's cryptocurrency or Bitcoin just another opportunity, but they have other opportunities as well. However, they have to consider the idea actually seriously too. But in these countries, you all know about Venezuela, where the hyperinflation hit. There is Brazil, there is Argentina, there is, Lebanon. You name it. The number of the countries are growing where there is actually big problem with the local currency. And they do not have any other option. So for them, it's urgent to take Bitcoin serious. And this will push the popularity of Bitcoin also up. So for all these reasons, in my opinion, Bitcoin in long term definitely looks bullish. I'm not saying that there cannot be anything like now it's like almost 12,000. It can be rejected again and can go down to 10,000, in short term. But it's not that important if you're thinking about long term and all these things what Bitcoin has, all the qualities, because none of the cryptocurrencies has it. Now even, gold is a question if it goes up. But what if you cannot hold it? What if it's against the law? Property, what if they take away from you? So just consider the idea. It's never financial advice, but just think about it. What are the problems now in the world and what kind of solutions we have? And Bitcoin in the present, looks like it could be one of them. Okay, that was a serious topic. Let's have some fun because here's this website. I find it quite interesting and you can actually visualize it, how the trading looks like. It's called txstreet.com. So txstreet.com. Here you can see actually how you write it. And what you can see here, it's all the transactions, what's happening live at the present now in Ethereum and in Bitcoin. All these trains, what you can see, represent the blocks, and the people here represent the transactions. And in Bitcoin, you can see that how they, queue up here really to fit into the next block, how many transactions are there. And, in a Bitcoin block, it's mined in about 10 minutes. It could be more, it can be less, in average in 10 minutes. Here in Ethereum, a block, it's mined in about every 15 second or so, because a transaction can go in every 15 seconds. And it's about 12, 15 transactions per second. But it's very important that with Ethereum 2.0, this will speed up like crazy. But this was an average number I just said. And look, here you can see where these transactions coming from right now. You can see that Tether, it's the most popular one where the transactions are coming. This little guy is here, Tether. If you just click on it, you can see Tether. Here you can see the transactions. You have other options. You have here, obviously, Kyber, and you have Uniswap. Uniswap and Tether is producing the most of them. But we have here Compound, for example, or we have Balancer. So there are several other ones, but you can see the majority for this Ethereum transactions come from Tether, which is USDT. And it's very interesting. Now you can actually swap to Bitcoin Cash. And amazing. Hey, lonely fella, what's up? Not too much going on with Bitcoin Cash at the moment. Look at Bitcoin in comparison. But also, right now, Ethereum is just amazing. Here you can see another data. about transactions per second. You can see it's 19. We can see here the gas price, which is very important for Ethereum transactions. We can see the present price of Ethereum, and the same goes for Bitcoin. So I just wanted to show you, if you really want to visualize it or to show it to someone how it looks like, this is actually a great website. I like it. And you can see how often an Ethereum transaction happening, how many transactions are there, how long they have to wait. It's all there. You can see the Bitcoin, they're kind of stuck in the train here. But, as I said, in average, in every 10 minutes, a new block is formed in Bitcoin. Okay, so this was the fun part. Just wanted to show you. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, then please smash the like button. I highly appreciate it, always. And obviously, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, but you're interested in blockchain and cryptocurrency, just click on the subscribe button here on YouTube, next on the notification bell, so you get the videos as soon as they're out, because I put them on YouTube every weekday. So from Monday to Friday, every day, you're getting a brand new video with the hottest and freshest crypto and blockchain news. You can follow us also on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and download the free course. It's down here, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. It's a free course. It's a great value, a lot of information. And if you're a beginner or you just have started, then definitely it will give you a lot of valuable information. And knowledge is key, because then you can follow the trends, then you can act on it, and then you can understand why is this Bitcoin and cryptocurrency revolution so important, okay? So download the course, and obviously tomorrow I'm coming back with the new video and with the freshest crypto and the blockchain news. So guys, have a good one. Bye-bye.